Hello again. So part 3 of the unstoppable farce that is Men in Sheds.
I love it. I love that.
Farce to be reckoned with.
Farce to be reckoned with.
Is Brodozer culture coming to the UK?
Yeah. This is a good one, this is, because I've been noticing this a lot.
I reckon we're ahead of the curve on this.
Oh, yeah.
Because I reckon there's going to be people who are going to be Brodozer.
What is even Brodozer?
What's Brodozer?
Explain the Brodozer.
For shame for you not knowing that. Because obviously you're the 3 or 4 people that listen to us.
Yeah.
And therefore you should know this. But,
millions.
okay, for those that don't know, who have accidentally stumbled across it on SoundCloud, because they think we're a folk band.
Folk band, Men in Shed.
Brodozer is the culture, it's pickup culture, which has exploded in the States.
Yeah.
It's a really weird thing. So basically, in the States, it turned out they were making pickups like... They made so many pickups, they're making more pickups than cars.
Yeah.
And it was released that the most popular car in America is the F-150 pickup truck. And around this time, people started to really take ownership of pickup trucks. Suddenly they just weren't utilitarian anymore, and they started putting like leather interiors in them.
Yeah,
went a bit crazy to get like a Laramie,
because it's
Dodge
kind of
Ram.
It was kind of this. It was a way to. It was like it got round a lot of laws, didn't it? And a lot of sort of restrictions in normal personal
the light
transportation.
truck.
Yeah.
So a light truck didn't have to pass the safety test of a normal car.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. So. And what basically happened was, I think it was that combined with the advent of the low-profile off-road tyre.
Yeah.
Because suddenly you could get your bling rims.
Yeah.
And bling rims had been kind of getting more and more popular in the kind of hip-hop culture.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, Missy Elliott kind of times and stuff like that. And it was all about having big Tims.
Yeah. Big
and
Tims.
22-inch Tims and all this. And, just... like elastic band rubber around them, but you couldn't do that with a truck, because if you did that with a truck, then everyone would be like, oh, somebody only drives on the pavement. But then the off-road tyre companies got in on it, and they were like, well, let's start making 17-inch off-road tyres, and now they got 22-inch, you can get real low-profile ones. And that just suddenly, like this kind of redneck culture fused with bling erupted, and then you could buy like an F-250 massive
Super Duty,
super duty, 20 foot long, massive double cab, leather interior,
aircon seats.
You could lift it up as high as you wanted. You could put these blingy rims on, and you were kind of like country money.
King of all ye survey.
Yeah.
Country monies.
In fact, there probably is a model called the King Survey. There's a ranch, There's King Ranch.
There is King. That was what I was trying to think of. King Ranch.
King Ranch.
King Ranch should be King Ranch.
Which kind of tells you about that. And then since then, over in the States, continuing in the States, they've had the Raptor and stuff like that. So they've got a bit sporty. We reckon this is a big muscle truck thing. We predicted that a year ago. It hasn't happened.
Yeah, hasn't happened yet.
They've actually got less powerful, but maybe we were wrong on that one. But
can't always be right.
What we've been noticing, haven't we? And I think a few have probably noticed, is it's starting to creep over here a bit.
Yeah, and that's it again in the standard model sort of lineups, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, first it was like you started to notice people driving around in like Rangers, Ford Rangers, L200s.
Ford Rangers. I mean, L200s have always been like a bit.
And they were a worker's car, weren't they? They were like, you had to wear like your high-vis to drive around one of those, and it was kind of rough and ready.
Have some proper rough.
Copy of the sun on the dashboard.
Chinese-made alloy wheels and a high-vis jacket.
They were vans.
Yeah.
Your home-built tannoy cover made with like checker plate grill and gridding and stuff like that. Real nasty. But then like the Nissan Navara came out. Navara.
Yeah.
And the Tacoma and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you don't get Tacoma.
We're going to get Tacoma.
Hilux.
What am I thinking? The Hilux.
The newer Hilux.
There's another one in there somewhere. I forgot which one it is. The Navara and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they got a bit classy.
Yeah.
And then if you had your own business, you're a plumber or electrician, you could buy one and then scrape the VAT off it. And stuff like
it was very popular for that at one point, wasn't it? Yeah.
So people were like, I'm not going to have a van, I'm going to have like a nice pickup truck.
You can have a pickup instead, get one of those fiberglass backs.
They started to kind of creep about, and like, so you can get like the backs that go on and stuff like that, and people started putting like those really like cheap Chinesium metal sort of chrome protected bars that you can come up and push in if you wanted, and that rubbish, and lots of naff lights on and stuff like that. But now I think Brodozers are happening.
I noticed it first with the Ford Ranger, because in this country, Ford Ranger's always been like almost unknown. It's like you only ever saw them in Forestry Commission spec. You know what I mean? Like proper basic.
Saw one on the motorway, maybe.
Yeah, maybe now and again.
Lane.
But it was kind of like, they were very drab, dreary things.
Yeah.
New Rangers come along, and it's like, it's an F-150 light, isn't it? They've got a lot of facial sort of, the grille and the branding and the sort of feel of it.
It's 50 centimetres shorter than an F-150. It's 20 centimetres narrower.
Like that.
So it's
not a lot.
It's grown almost to the size, and
they're going up as well. That's what I think. What we're because
up.
we're sort of in Europe and certainly in the UK, we struggle a bit with the width of the roads and stuff and B roads and all that sort of stuff. But they seem to be making up for it. But I mean, the new Navara. It's just like a brick wall that comes towards you. The grill comes up massively.
Well,
it's very high.
It's replicated in the specification names. So yeah, they're still L200s, they're still a D-Max and whatever.
Yeah.
And I think the most significant one was when I think it was the L200 Animal, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a big deal.
And it was when we went from kind of surf style funky graphics and we suddenly went tribal.
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of weird ones at the moment. Now listen to this. Let me see what you think about these kind of names. Top of the range, Hilux Invincible X.
Oh, blimey.
L200 Barbarian.
That's so bad.
The Isuzu D-Max Blade. And the Arctic Trucks AT35, which I'll come back to. Because this is proof of Brodozer.
Okay.
And of course the Ranger Wild Track.
Wild Track
I'll kind of almost forgive.
Yeah, it's a bit like 4-track or
and I think the
track.
Navara is just like Trek something.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little bit off-roady. I've got no problem with the off-roady stuff.
The Navara thing is kind of quite. The new one's quite upmarket looking compared to some of them. I mean traditionally, the L200 is, like I say, the Barbarian. I mean, it's like it's one generation away from doing a tie-up with some sort of like
energy drink,
either an energy drink or bodybuilding protein kind of shake thing.
That would be it, wouldn't it? The Barbarian Pro Max Lean.
Exactly, the L200 Pro Max.
It runs on protein. Oh, dude,
that's brilliant.
Get in your truck and get these gains.
Get lean.
My God.
Get L200, get lean.
My God. Activate steroid mode.
It's so close, but yeah, they're all. I mean, I saw a Ranger. Some of the lifts you can get for Rangers now. I saw a Ranger, it must have been a 5-inch lift.
Yeah.
Must have been.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, just keep going up rather than out.
There's one that comes past my house, and for ages and ages, like I'd be out in the garden, sort of, having a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And I'd hear something just come arsing past up the street, and I live on like a tight little terrace street, arsing past, and it would go right, and I could hear it for about a mile, absolutely.
Tyres walk.
And it was diesel.
Yeah.
It was diesel. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I saw it streak past, and it was this orange. I think it was a Wild Track Ranger.
Yeah.
On massive black wheels, black tyres. Which, I love lifted trucks. I like big trucks. And I cannot lie. My other brothers can't deny.
I like this.
But I like it. But this is the problem. Brodozers tend to be great-looking trucks.
Yeah.
They look great, but the way they're driven,
but they're antisocial trucks, aren't they?
Energy drink. They're screw you, I'm voting Trump. They're drive a price, I need your gas type things. And they're not intentionally ironic.
No, that's true. It's kind of quite an honest.
That's the scary thing.
That's a bit of a worrying bit about it. Yeah.
And that worries me a bit. I'll tell you about the Arctic Trucks AT35.
Tell me, because I like Arctic. We all like Arctic Trucks. I hope.
Yeah, Arctic Trucks
kind of cool.
Are legendary, aren't they? They kind of became popular via Clarkson's Motor World originally when he went up to Iceland.
Yeah.
And we fished on Top Gear quite a few times with the North Pole expedition and stuff like that. They build these massive trucks for driving around in Iceland, and they're geared for snow. And when I say geared, as in they've got like 40-something inch flotation tyres, huge lift, massive arches. Isuzu have teamed up with them on the D-Max, and what you can do is you can buy a D-Max AT35, and it is a D-Max with fatter arches. I think it's got a 30mm suspension lift combined with a 20mm body lift,
right?
So it's a few inches up, maybe more than that. And it's got 35-inch all-terrains on 17s as standard. That's a big deal. That's a jump.
That is a big
35
Yeah.
on anything is big. I can't think of any normal,
No.
like maybe a G-Wagon if it's like a special edition G-Wagon,
Yeah.
maybe Unimog, stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's big.
That is big.
And they look good, but it is the problem, right? Now, firstly, they have got like a 4.3 gear ratio final drive, stuff
Yeah.
like that, so they're geared for it.
They've been tweaked a bit. Yeah, otherwise that would be dog slow.
They haven't got lockers.
Yeah, true.
They haven't got any extended suspension travel.
Okay.
The optional accessory you get is a torque wrench. Not optional, actually. The accessory is a torque wrench. Like,
What, is that for like torquing your wheel nuts up every now and again or something?
I guess so.
Or-
Get out and hit people with it, whatever you bro rage. When you have too much creatine and you just have to get out and start smacking people because
It's like a Pro Max branded.
Trump rules.
Get lean with this torque wrench. Pro Max.
There is no like enhanced off-road capability other than the fact that you've
Just got twatting
ground
great
clearance.
wheels.
You've probably got limited.
Yeah, you
got
probably
less
like
suspension travel.
your wheel, your sort of turning circle might be a bit, you know.
You've probably got less travel, and,
Yeah.
and that kind of for me sums the whole thing up because like it's just for show. It's a mole crawler.
Yeah.
It has mole terrains
Yeah.
instead of mud tires. You know, it's a pavement queen.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to say it, because I think if you've got one, brill. You know, I love the look, but let's not pretend.
Well, I think that's the thing, and
What
in
it
some
isn't.
respects, I think the people who own those kind of, that's maybe the difference between these kind of vehicles and off-road people who are, you know, like modifying their off-roads, is I think in some respects the guy who buys that Arctic truck thing knows that it isn't any good off-road, but it's just obnoxious and it's antisocial and it's
And I support that.
taller than anything else.
As that, I've got absolutely no problem with someone going, you know, I want to be obnoxious.
Yeah.
I want to be antisocial. I want to be loud. I want to be Larry.
Yeah.
That's fine. But we cannot import this culture
Yeah.
of retarded thinking.
Yeah, everything that goes with it, sort of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
screw
really.
you.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my Monster Max energy drink and throwing it in the environment because the
Yeah.
environment can't tell me what to do. That kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
overly rebellious nature.
Yeah.
I do think it's coming.
They go a bit hand in hand, and that's the scary bit, isn't it? Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
obnoxious vehicle, but obnoxious person.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, you don't seem to get good guys driving L200s. Not always. I'm sure there's some nice people driving L200s with naff Chinese alloys and.
I've seen people driving L200s in shirts and ties.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? In some respects, I think we've touched on this before. I think maybe these Brodozer mobiles, maybe this is why the VW Anorak
Oh,
exists.
here comes the racist again. Here comes the
No,
racist.
I'm not gonna be racist. I'm not gonna be.
I left German pickup trucks out of this deliberately, just to see how long before you tried to blame them.
No, but I'm not going to blame them. I'm just saying maybe, because actually these came first. And I'm wondering if the Amarok, I know, but I call it the Anorak, and the new, it's a Mitsubishi L200, but it's actually a Mercedes GLE or something it's called, isn't
God.
it?
And the
Fiat. The Fiat, no back, full bore, half back.
The half-assed
Half-arsed, full back.
Oh, God.
What did we call it? I can't even remember what we called it now.
Oh, I
the
don't
half-arsed.
The half-assed.
I think we called it the Fiat half-arsed.
Yeah.
Something like that. But I'm wondering whether that's where, certainly the two premium, you know, the Vag one and the Merc one, maybe that's a response to this. Response to people in shirt and ties who don't want to drive an L200 Pro Max Barbarian. And so you just, you know, it's for the managers who just like, I need the respectability of a VW or a Mercedes, even though it's basically the same.
It's a good
Certainly
point.
with the Merc, it's the same car underneath, but maybe you're not going to see any Brodozered Mercs. Although I give it 12 months before before someone sticks AMG alloys.
Yeah.
And a matte black paint job on a G, whatever it's going to be, the GLE or the, I can't remember what the acronym
They'd
is.
still
for it.
call it a G-Wagon, wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. G-Wagon Light.
Oh, God.
G-Wagon Lean.
Gaines wagon.
Gaines. The Gaines wagon.
Well, anyways,
What a depressing point to
It's-
end an episode on.
let us reach our hands out to them
Okay.
as friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're car people and we like that.
Yeah. Just chill your boots, guys.
You know,
just chill out,
be
man.
cool about
cool,
it.
man.
You know, some of us like lifted trucks.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
we don't want to be.
We don't want to be associated with.
That's it. I mean, they might be pickups, but what if like that kind of anything lifted with big tyres on gets a bad rep? Then we can't mod our 4x4s or So just
that's what's happening in the States right now.
yeah. So just chill out a bit. Just
Chill.
back off the protein,
Bro.
Bro.
Chill, bro.
Chill, bro.
Chill, bro.
Chill, bro.
Right then.
That's it.
That's it for episode 21.
21. It's 22
Done.
next.
Done.
If my maths are right, 22.
I reckon it'll be
maybe we'll
yeah.
be back in the shed next time.
Who knows? If it hasn't been demolished by sound.
Yeah. Although I'm thinking maybe we need to. I mean, not this one, but maybe we need to get a bench. I mean, we have got some special seats that we'll have to unveil at some point.
Let's go there first.
But maybe one day.
Yeah.
GCI bench. That's the one. Bench,
Bench.
yo. Bench, yo.
What do you bench? What do you bench, man? I bench 35s. Bench 2 35s on one bar.
Ta-ra.
Bye.